What's going on, world? What's going on out there? And I just wanted to just speak on, you know, a certain situation or a subject about, I see a lot of brothers, man, that, hey, man, I look at all brothers as, you know, good men, man. Some of us just choose to have our own, you know, ego about how they want to push it on somebody else, man, but like I said, man, I'm the type, man, I never bought none and a fade out, so I didn't, you know, growed up around, seen killers, I done seen it all, man, so, that didn't intimidate me in no kind of way, you know, it just I learned from other people's mistakes, But you got a lot of people out here, man, brothers, man, try to build this big old ego up. They get their rap name, True Killer, Stomp Down Gorilla, and all these old hard names, man. I go by the name Bubblegum, you know, Bubblegum, man. Ain't no killer in it. It just flavors, man. Flavors to fade all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a simple name when I was coming up, man, because I go around the older brothers, man, and I'm always chewing on bubble gum, and I'm just, like I said, man, I just fit in, man. I get in where I felt that I fit in. I didn't crawfish backwards, didn't nobody intimidate me in no type of way. Like I said, I faded all and bought none when I was coming up, man. That's why a lot of the OGs and a lot of older guys that I respect and I was around, they respected me. Life is about respect, but it's earned. It ain't just given now. You got people gonna try you out here, but like I said, only the strong survive, man. Only the strong survive. And I'm saying all this to say this, man, brother. If you call yourself want to be this hard thug or this killer on the block or this killer from the hood, whatever the situation might be, man, it really ain't got to be that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just a man got to be a man, man. A man gonna be a man regardless. So you can have all them hard names, gangster, stump down, and come by and shoot it up, or whatever the name might be, man. That still don't make you all that, man. It still don't make you all that, man. What makes you a man and to be respected by other men is being a man, man. You ain't got to be a killer, but like I said, man, it's just this world we in, man. They gonna test you, they gonna try you. But if you put yourself around solid brothers that you don't owe them no explanation of who you are, and they see it. But if you trying to fit in somewhere else, they're gonna try you, but you got to stand firm and you got to stand strong, man. You can't show no tucking your tail, man. Cause once you show you a tuck your tail, that's when all hell broke loose, man. They gonna start applying pressure, man. And like I also experience, when I was incarcerated, it was like a rivalry, Dallas and Houston, but I got along with everybody. I'm gonna just tell you, it's a lot of people out of Dallas probably felt like that's the ones that wasn't solid. I'm gonna just make a long story short. You wasn't solid if you felt like I was the type of brother that had something against my other brother because of where he was from. I deal with people about what they know. And I met some solid brothers all over Fort Worth, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Beaumont, all over, man, all over the world, man. Even come from other states, man. I done met solid brothers, man. And I'm from Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying, me? So I saying all I'm saying is, man, it's just by being a man. A man ain't gonna bag down from nothing, but he gonna respect everything. He gonna respect any. I'm talking about kids, elders, and he gonna respect, the middle class age. Even they might be out there doing some dumb funky stuff, man. They want to play hard, but you know, I'm telling you, man, I done been around all that, and I was young. I got to my 20s, 30s, and 40s, and I started seeing my peak. That's when I really started paying attention. Hey, man, who are you, man? You know what I'm saying? I know who my mother and father raised me up to be. Donald Ray Brooks, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to see this well-groomed young man, go off into this world and, be successful, but I tried to take shortcuts, man. I tried to experience, what they call themselves, this person here doing this person doing this, and this person, bagging down from this, and this person ain't bagging down. So I didn't want to be now one of them bag downs, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna fade all and bar none. So that was my experience in life. But as I got older, I realized, respect will take you a long way. Just being a man. My God, people gonna try you, man. They gonna envy you because, you got a lot of respect from people and you being who you are, you the man that you are, but you try it if you want to. That's all I'm gonna let her just say. Try it if you want to, But other than that, brothers, man, like I said, man, I ain't, the world could be a better place, man, if it be better brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? Be respecting their sisters, but when, like I said, man, when they dropped the bomb on our race off into our communities and neighborhoods. They dropped, it was war on drugs, man, that hurt a lot of our race of people. Other race of people too that, stuck their hand off in that dirt, man. But some still lost and some, but we trying to save the ones that's not lost, but then, they hit it that way, you know what I'm saying? Because it's out there. So reach one, teach one, my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't experience, a certain journey and you see what it did, how it affect you, don't let it affect the next person, man. But like you said, you only can share so much, with an individual that is accepted to, listen. They accept, but you got a lot of them, they feel like they done figured it out. Okay, you a man then, but then you go out there, do something stupid, make a stupid mistake, say something stupid, but you had to figure it out. Man, ego and pride, man, we got to let that fly, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time to man up, woman up, be respectful, And like I said, I never had a problem, thinking that, oh man, they don't like me or they don't deal. Hey man, I can care less if you like me or whatever the situation, but I know one thing, I'm gonna be the man that I am. I'm gonna be respectful to everybody. So if you cross me, you gonna get that fade, man. It's just simple as that. I'm not bagging down, I'm not running, but if you keep it on a intelligent level, respectful level, then ain't nothing gonna come out, man. It's what you put in the universe is what you put out the universe. And I always put, I put some bad in it, but I stood my grounds. But the good that I see, I get good back. But when I was putting bad in it, I got bad back. That's why I experienced the life that I experienced. I went on the journey that I went on, being incarcerated, dealing with other individuals all over the world, But the good that was in me, you know, I survived. But the bad that I know that I had experienced carried me a long way, because I experienced right from wrong, good and bad. Oh, he want to be bad, but I know it ain't what it really is. So I'm gonna hang over him with the good people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him meet his match. He done met his match, you know what I'm saying, but he ain't, said run that, because I get up in there with that. But man, you got brothers, like I said, man, they just try to intimidate you, man, they intimidate you to a point to where it gets serious, man. You got to get out there, man. But nowadays, like I said, that's when I was coming up, man. We punched all day, man. We body punched all day long, man. I'm talking about every day, all day. We in the gym. We just boxing. Nowadays, man, these youngsters, man, they got so much of all this different type of, drugs in them and different stuff, and they body weak. They can't take no body punch, man. No. They rather shoot you just cause they don't want to take one little punch in the body, man. You can tell the individual that stand up, man. He can take a punch. If you can't take no punch, man, yeah, you gonna run, man. You gonna run you gonna run yourself into a life sentence, man. You gonna be down there. Oh man, all I had to do was fight him. Now I'm sitting down here fighting a whole bunch of more dudes. Yeah, that's how that go, man. When you don't fade it, man. But yeah, this Mayhem Entertainment, man. I just be coming on, chopping it up, man. This social media thing, man. It's something else, man. You gon', like I said, I done been out there and I met a lot of people from all over the world, and this gonna show enough take it to a whole nother, world. Social media will. So y'all just stay tuned to Mayhem Entertainment. It's gonna be a lot more to come. And y'all comment. Y'all say what y'all gotta say. I'm here to answer any questions. Like I said, I bar none and fade all. So like, subscribe, and let me know what you talk about so I can fade it. Peace out, man.